Okay, hello, welcome along to the stream. Hope you're doing well. My name is Fletch, and today we're going to do some AI labs. AI labs. What is AI labs? Basically, it's anything that I've built in AI over the last, I don't know, X amount of whatever, X amount of weeks, months, days, blah 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 blah. I'm pretty tired because I'm just back from a spa day, and I'm just finding it really difficult to wake up. Yeah. Ugh. Hey, this is the new layout that I've come up with for this particular type of stream. We have all the alerts and sounds and all that jazz. Hopefully they will all work fine. Yeah, hopefully they'll all work fine anyway. Let's put these back down here. And then put that back down there. And then everything should be pretty much hunky-dory, I think. Oh, that's what that is, okay. Why is my audio capture all the way down there? I don't remember doing that. Oh, that's because, okay. There we go. That's better. Alright. Well, so what are we looking at this week? We're going to be looking at some games that got suggested for me, that I built. Basically, I built a web page. This is the web page. Every week, it'll suggest new games for me. We'll go review the games, i.e., we'll maybe watch them, we'll look at the advert or the trailer, and decide if I'm going to play it or not. I have to add to the overlay. I want to figure out how to add demos here so that I can add some demos as well. And then I want to add a section of games that I actually have ended up playing so that you guys can you guys can go here and then see the games that I've been playing. Is there a way to change the way my mouse looks when I'm pointing at something and sharing the screen? Automatically move the pointer to the default button. Enhance pointer precision. Show location. Oh, like that. Oh no, that's not what I want. Buttons. No. Pointer options, wheel, hardware. Is this the only options that I have? Are those the only mouse settings that you have? We probably want to make it a little bit bigger, like maybe like that, I guess, or even like that. Oh, we could add like one of these little buttons. That would be fun. Indicator. What is that? Oh, maybe. Show a circle around the mouse pointer when I press the control key. No, we don't want that. Enable mouse pointer shadow. What does that do? No, I don't want that either. Oh, that's for touchscreen. Roll. Is there any way I can, like... How did I get in here all of a sudden? I would like a circle, but not when I... What does that do? That does nothing. Mouse pointer style. It looks like it should be this, one of these. Oh. Enable pointer shadow. Mouse pointer speed and primary button. Multiple displays. Additional mouse settings. Slow, fast pointer, power, wheel, hardware. Switch primary, secondary. No, we don't want to do that. Additional mouse setting. That's just that one. Accessibility. Snap to default. Move mouse pointer to a default when opening a dialog. Double click. Child lock. Activate on hover. Change which window. Oh, that. Mouse keys. Pointer, color, and size. No. Okay, fine. Anyway, let's have a look at these games and see what's happening with them. Welcome along to the stream. My name is Fletch. So, AI Labs is basically where we look at the deals that are going this week. I'm going to put the 80s or the 70s or something. Steam doesn't really care about that too much. And then we're just going to watch it. Like that. Let's actually... I'll have to figure out how to mute that one and we do that. So this is called... I believe this is called Martha is Dead. A visual masterpiece. Let's see what the game actually is about. First of all, Martha is Dead is a dark first-person psychological thriller set in 1944 Italy. Blurs the lines between reality and superstition and the tragedy of war. It is, let's see. It is a solo game. Psychological horror, story rich and cinematic. It's currently trending just under €10 at this moment in time. Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that, buddy. Hope all is well. Okay, so let's keep looking here. So far, oh. One of the most suggestive narrative of... interesting. One of the best titles I've ever played. 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Game score, wow. Screen Rant is 4 out of 5. 9 out of 10, 9 out. Indie reviews. A jewel that deserves to be discovered. Oh shit, he's got no legs. Sets a new benchmark for quietly weird. Alright, but what about the game? Doesn't really tell me much about the game. What about this one?
Nanny?
Yes, Julia?
That's an interesting doll.
So could I hear the story of the White Lady again?
But you always find that story scary.
Yes, Nanny. But I'm with you, so I know nothing can hurt me.
Oh, all right, little one. There was once a couple madly in love who would often stroll by a lake. But one day, in a fit of jealousy, the man drowned the young woman.
Why?
Too much love brought death.
How can
Right.
love also be so bad?
This is something you will learn with age, Poppet.
Hey, Vicky.
The man confessed. So he was hanged in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed his beloved.
Fucking hell.
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found.
Ooh.
Since then, the spirit of the girl, known as the White Lady, wanders restlessly in search of relief from her eternal suffering. Only the life of another young woman can give the lady a moment of peace.
That's always terrible to hear. I'll never get used to it.
Oh, I'd
You
never get used to that either.
get used to that kind of pain, my sparrow. But those in great pain can attempt to evoke the lady through a dark ritual and magic of the tarot.
Ooh.
As the lady knows their suffering all too well, she could show them pity. Or she may not.
Or she may pull them down if you pull the wrong card. Alright, that looks pretty cool. Okay, so that's going to be the reflection of what that is. It's not an upset. Okay, cool. That is interesting. I probably will add that to my wish list for now. Or if it's on STEAM, if it's on and there's a demo, I might just add the demo to my cart. So let's have a look in Steam and see what the crack is. Store, Martha is Dead. Go to Martha is Dead. Dulux soundtrack. Okay, so there's a soundtrack. Blah, 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 blah. So there's lots of different ones. The one we're going for, obviously. Why does it say that it's $9.99? Where is the... Buy Martha is Dead. Where's the Martha is Dead solo? Story rich cinematic. We might have missed the sale on this one, actually. I don't see that it's on sale. Let's... So this is where it gets a bit interesting, right? With how the recommendations are presented to me, right? So I'm looking on Steam at Martha is Dead, and right now it's not on sale, but the GPT that I built, chat, is telling me that it is. So let's go to the chat GPT, which is going to be the streaming, and it's going to be the weekly roster. And in here, Martha is Dead, Martha is Dead, Martha is Dead. I don't see Martha is Dead there. Is it in the other one? Control. I don't see it there either. Alan Awake, Daylight Cut. I don't see it there. Okay, so I think it was maybe in this one then. Let's have a look. This one has deprecated in a performance, so I've had to yeah, look, it says that it's okay. It looks like Martha is Dead. It looks like this game is not actually on sale. Okay, we'll let that chat figure that one out. And while that's figuring it out, we'll have a look at the next game, which is called Shelter. I'm going to add the Martha is Dead anyway, because it looks like an interesting game. To my wish list. Yeah. Okay, what's the next game? The Shelter, or Shelter 2. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, actually, do you know what I should do? I should do it the right way. I should tell you what the game is about. So, Shelter 2, as a powerful Linux, you will make your way through vast landscapes in the harsh tundra. You will raise and strengthen your cubs by mastering your skills for hunting prey. Do everything you can to prepare the little ones for their vicious entitles dwelling in the wilderness. What? All right. What type of game is this? It's a survival chill short play, so it's only $4.99 is what it says here, but I don't know. It's that's Martha is Dead. But Martha is Dead still on the screen. Is it this one? This is $24.50. So this one's not on sale either, unless it's saying it found the game somewhere else, which is weird. Anyway, we'll watch the rest of the trailer, see how it goes. It already feels like this could be not my type of game. Yeah. I don't think so. The stars are pretty cool. I like all the star signs there. You have to mind your cubs and raise them in the wild. Hey, thanks for the love. Welcome along to the stream, Dave. What's happening? We're doing an AI lab stream today. Hope you're doing well. We're just reviewing some game titles from the GPT that I built. But the GPT seems to be giving me not weird game suggestions. The game suggestions look pretty cool, but they're not on... Every game should be under 20 quid, and so far, both games have been over 20 quid. So, not very happy with... I mean, I can't see myself playing that type of game. I don't think I can see myself playing that type of game. What does the GPT say? It said, good catch. Thanks for flagging that. From your screenshot, Martha is Dead isn't currently on sale. So the deal price we put in adjacent is misleading. You've got easy ways to fix it. Option A, keep the pick, mark it as not on sale. Okay. Oh, option B, swap that for the beast inside. Well, I don't want to swap it. I mean, you should just be giving me games. Here's another game that it gave me that's not on sale. So that's 2 games that it's given me that's not on sale. This one is also not on sale. This game is also not on sale. is also not on sale. Okay. All right. Well, let's look at the third game. So far we've looked at Martha is Dead. That's went onto my wish list. Shelter 2, it's a no for me, I'm afraid. Sorry, developer, if you're seeing this, but it doesn't look like my type of game. Not sure even why it was suggested. It doesn't look like something I would play. This is my own site. I've built it off of 2 years worth of analytics from games that I've played, people have interacted with, YouTube, etc., etc. So, Control Ultimate Edition view page. Here we go.
Peggy 16.
Ooh. Wait,
Fair
pause. Control Ultimate Edition, right? Winner of over 80 awards. Control is a visually stunning third-person action adventure that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Ooh, similar games, Dead Space, brilliant. What kind of game is it? It is a solo, story-rich horror action third-person shooter. Okay, that's so far so good. It is actually on sale at €4 only. Wow. Even if you purchased this as a gift with Alan Awake as the franchise bundle, you could get it at €6. Just under a tenner still. Wow. That's pretty cool because Alan Awake, I believe, is actually one of the games that we're going to be reviewing. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome, actually. All right. Let's have a read at some of the reviews. A perfect blend of a narrative and gameplay. Sorry, just gonna, while we're doing that, I should be able to put one browser on mute and another browser not, right? Which is weird. Anyway, I'll figure that out for the next stream. Control is a game we'll all be talking about for generations. Oh, giddy action and astonishing design. Brilliant, okay. Control Ultimate Edition contains the main game and the previously released expansions, the Foundation and Awe, in one great value package. A corrupt presence has invaded the Federal Bureau of Control. Only you have the power to stop it. The world is now your weapon in an epic fight to annihilate an ominous enemy through deep and unpredictable environments. Containment has failed. Humanity is at stake. Will you regain control? Okay, let's have a look at the trailer.
Warning.
Oh, I forgot to...
This is gonna be weirder. They'll try to stop me, but I'm stronger than them.
Ooh.
We're stronger. You and I.
That's pretty cool. I like that. I think that's going to go on my wish list. Let's watch the second one. What is Control?
Welcome to Control, New York City, present day. Set within the oldest house, the headquarters of a covert government organization known as the Federal Bureau of Control. You play as Jessie, a young woman seeking answers about her past. Drawn to the oldest house by a mysterious force, you discover the building has become corrupted by a dark, paranormal entity known as the Hiss. Chosen as the new director of the FBC, you must fight to restore control. The
Feels like
director of the
Resident Evil, though,
FBC
right?
is dead. The oldest house and its inhabitants are corrupted by the Hiss. The building itself has become warped, defying the physical limits of this world. Ominous forces lurk throughout the ever-shifting environment. As Jesse, you must use any means necessary to fight and regain control in this unsettling environment. Striking a balance between your supernatural abilities and your service weapon is key to survival and your best hope of containing the Hiss. The service weapon is an object of extreme power, altered by otherworldly forces contained within the oldest house. Using her telekinetic abilities, Jessie is able to manipulate her environment, create impenetrable shields from surrounding debris, or hurl lethal projectiles with the launch ability.
That's pretty cool.
As you navigate the shifting locations within the oldest house, you will discover new powers and destructive combinations,
Ooh.
allowing you to defeat your enemies and access previously locked locations. Additionally, you may unlock and modify a variety of service weapon loadouts to maximize your damage output and combat efficiency.
Nice.
On your journey through the oldest house, you will encounter allies amongst the waves of hostile forces. These allies will provide guidance in a bid to help you navigate through the labyrinth.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton.
And unveil the truth of Jesse's past, the FBC, and the mysterious origins of the Hiss.
Feels like Resident Evil. Alright, I've put it on my wish list anyway, so that looks pretty cool. It's on sale right now. I'll probably end up buying it. I'll probably end up buying this one, this bundle here. Alan Awake Extra Editions, Alan Awake's Ultimate Nightmare, and Control as well. That seems like a deal too hard to pass up right there, doesn't it? That one right there. So, okay, cool. That's pretty cool. All right, what's next? Let's go back here and see what this said. Shelter 2. Thanks for checking. Shelter 2 says $4.99 on Steam, but in reality, that's the standard price, not on sale discount. That means that Jason Roster should not describe it as a deal, otherwise still misleading. Okay, so where is this price coming from then? I don't see it as like under. Anyway, that's all right. Cool. We're not going to buy it anyway. I should just change the price to that. So we'll probably have to change the price of these two, and I'll show you how I'm doing that. Okay, so on to Tormented Souls. Okay. It looks like it's $1.99. It's a survival horror puzzle story rich. Okay, so Tormented Souls is on sale. Woohoo! $1.99. That's great. Oh, there's a demo. We could just download this right now. Yeah, Steam is installed. Cancel. Hold on. Add to library.
Peggy
Okay.
18.
Add it to the library. Whoa, chill out, you. Classic survival horror is back, inspired by original Resident Evil. So that's two very similar games. Two what do you call it? Games. Two games that look very similar in regards to what am I saying here? What am I trying to say? Two games that look extremely similar. So this is the JSON. This is what the JSON file looks like. And all we have to do... Why is this deploying still? I didn't do any updates. Pull from Ruster 7 hours ago. I wonder why that's doing that. What's this? A fetch? I'm gonna have to fix that. That doesn't look like something I've been doing. This is it here. All I have to do is go into my GitHub. This page here, Steam rosters. And then in here, on this file, I just have to edit. I suppose I have to edit that, and I have to edit that. And then I have to edit any of the ones that aren't correct, basically. What was I saying here about this one? Okay, so this is like Resident Evil. It's a demo. I've already downloaded the demo now, or added the demo to my library, so I'll download that and probably play that. And I'll probably create a section in the website. That's what we'll work on today, I think, is creating a section in here on the site that says past recommendations, demos, and something else. Like, this is... We'll just add it. Because I've got a couple of sites. I've got a couple of different web pages right now. This is the one I'm currently working on. Which is published right now. And what I'll do is I'll add the recommendations here, like a list. And then we'll just redo this page, I think. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And we'll get rid of this section here. Creative assets. We'll replace it with... We'll replace that, and we'll replace the FAQs as well. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then we'll just make the whole experience a little bit better. And we'll link the website, we'll link the page straight to this, and then we'll just have it as a different page. So how do you do that, basically, right, is the question probably that's on your mind. It's actually quite easy to do, or should be in theory. In theory, it should be easy to do. So what's this? Right, we don't need this, right? This is something that we don't need. I'll delete that because it doesn't have any. So if I do a full page embed, right? New page, full page embed, and I'm gonna go a weekly game roster, weekly game Rex, right? Done. And I'm gonna add embed URL, boom, insert, right? And then that becomes the game roster. So when this, in theory, when this updates with new games, this will update with the page. So then I can so what I should be able to do in the home screen here is add a link instead of it, like, instead of that saying the featured recommendation. So that would be the featured recommendations, which is linked to here. Oh, that's odd. Oh, there it is. Took a minute to pull through, which would be linked to here, and then we can just pick any of the pages. And we can add a home button to that screen there. That'd be pretty cool, I think, maybe. So I'll just start taking some notes. This is what I tend to do when I'm building out a site or something or whatever. So where's my blank note? My blank note is here, right? So we need to, on the homepage, link the explore, or link the featured rec, COMMENDATION, featured recommendations, to the weekly game Rex page. This has to be dynamic. Okay, so that's the first thing that we're going to do. So then we also need to replace recommendations. We'll probably end up, I really like this part, but like I don't think it's, I can't see it working properly. Steam comparison, like you could do your friend's profile. Probably we need to come up with a different section for replace Steam compare. Compare section with something more useful, like list of past games or current wish list. Something like that. So people can see what I'm interested in, I guess, and then compare to the games they have or something. I don't know. Gaming profile. I suppose that would be useful. I'll just put my own gaming profile there, and then people can see what I've been playing. Replace with my gaming profile from Steam. Can do that. What would that be? New alert. What would this be here? So we'll have to go back and figure out what I was trying to do with that section there. And then we'll replace this FAQ section as well, I guess. For now, I think what we'll do is we'll probably take out the FAQ section. Captain! My face cam is weird, is it? Why? What's wrong with it? You don't like the two face cams. You don't like it facing in. Very good. It just means I'm looking at AI labs. That's all. It's just something I'm messing with. It's not permanent. This is literally just the setup for now. I don't have a plan in place to do anything other than just, yeah. So I'm thinking of replacing this section here. Where is it gone? I go to view the published site, right? So I'm thinking of replacing this section here, which is pretty cool looking if you ask me, right? With this. So that it'll pull, because it's already there then, so that it'll pull the game recommendations straight in. And then you can see, and you'll be able to click straight to them. So it'll have more of the games. This is just like a... Yeah, just popping in every so often because I'm playing Marvel Rivals. You're better than that. We have to get rid of this creative assets or figure out a way to link it to my Google Drive so that you can upload your own assets. Or your own ideas. Like, I think we need to get rid of that section. Take out C-R-E-A-T-I creative assets. All right, let's continue with the games anyway. So this is this week's games. So we looked at Martha is Dead, we looked at Shelter 2, we looked at Control. We've added these two definite. And then Tormented Souls. Were we about to review that? We were. Okay, so here we go with Tormented Souls. This is the next game recommendation that we're looking at here, okay? So here we go.
I feel
Let's just read a bit about it. Sorry. Classic horror survival inspired by Resident Evil, Alone in the Dark series. Tormented Souls is a mode. What is that? Modernist with a fresh twist on the fixed perspective adventure as Caroline Walker investigates the mysterious disappearance of twin girls in a terrifying mansion turned hospital. Okay.
something lurking around in the dark.
This is a site that I built. This is a web page basically. This Game Rex site. This is mine. I published it on GitHub, and basically every week I publish a file every week on GitHub, a JSON file in GitHub, and I'm just kind of sharing this with you guys, like to kind of get some more interaction on AI and what I'm doing, and just to get more engagement. So every week, basically what I've done is, to give you more context, every week I've scheduled a GPT in here. I've actually scheduled a GPT every week on a Sunday in my notifications and in my tasks, right? So in here, I've scheduled this every week on a Sunday at 9:50 a.m. basically to say it knows all of the analytics over the last 2 years for me, right? Of games that I've played, games that I don't like, games that I like, games that you guys have directly interacted with. Any watchers on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, fucking any of the sites that I've played games on, and what's been liked by the crowd versus what I like, etc., etc., etc. Right? So it's taken everything over the last 2 years, so that because I'm sick of getting like loads of different emails, say like clickbait emails to say, oh, try this game, you might like it, blah blah blah. And then they end up just being clickbait and they end up being shit. Do you know what I mean? So then I said, do you know what? I'm going to do this. This is mine. This is specifically mine. It's games that I will probably end up playing, right? Or at least looking at, right? And they're not clickbait. They're not clickbait. They're specifically designed around me and what my community likes. So that's what it is. So that's what the weekly game roster is. And then the Game Rec site is just going to be like something for you guys or my community to interact with me, so that you can tell me your likes and dislikes and blah blah blah. And like you can, right now I have your Steam, you can do a Steam comparison. I don't think it works too well at this moment in time. For example, I could update the comparison. So it's really hard because Steam has an API wall block, and I don't have that API wall. This isn't my stats; these are fake stats, right? And then basically, I could feature a clip of a video or something like that that replace the source of the video with your own video URL, or you could upload a thumbnail, like custom art, and then I could decide whether I'm going to use that or not, or vote on the best one to actually use as a thumbnail on YouTube or something like that. And then just it gets a bit more, it's just something a little bit more. And then we're going to end up building games. So I've built a game in AI Labs. This is the game that I built over the last couple of weeks, right? So this is the game. I think it looks pretty cool, if you ask me. That's not it. Was it? I'll have to figure out which one it was, because there was a couple. I think there was two of them. Let me see. Is it this one? Probably this one. Yeah, it's this one. No, it's not that one. I'm lying. It wasn't that one. So we tried that one, we tried that one. Let's try this one instead. Hey, this is how the game started out. This isn't the right one, but this is basically how the game started. And then you've got a timer and you've got different things, and yeah, it's just a more fun way for me to interact with you guys. That's all it is, basically. Yeah, look, you see, so there's different versions, because the different versions had it worked or didn't work. Yeah, it's just a bit. It's just a different way for me to interact with you guys. So right now, I'm reviewing the games that GPT gave me as part of AI Labs, and I'll like if you guys want to understand how to do that, that I can explain. I can help you do that, or we can build a game together, and that's part of what today's stream was actually. Like I could literally give this AI Labs, hey GPT, take learnings from this project, AI Labs, to build another game with my community. This week, we would like to build a racing sim, for example. Right? I mean, what's the harm? Like I could literally do anything I wanted, you know? I'm gonna put canvas, and then that's how I'm gonna start. And then we're just gonna do that. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. And then we see where we end up, you know, as we ideate through. Here we go. All right. So, okay, cool. So it's thought, what's it done? I need to create a canvas document for the user that outlines a plan for building their racing sim. It should include things like features, tech stack, milestones, roles, tasks for the community, pulls all the usual spec, game physics, player support, and tools like Discord, GitHub pages, prototype, scaffold, blah, 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 right? So that's the... So vision. Feel first. Responsive controls. Readable speed. Satisfying, concerning recoveries. Fast to try. Instant reset. Less than 2 track reloads. No login for local play. Streamable. Chat-driven challenges. Yep. On-screen leaderboards. Safe names. Mod ready. Simple text formats for cars, tracks. Hot reload in dev. Oh, shit. Where'd it go? Example as a mini starter. All right, so we can put that into a preview window. Spin up for repo. Okay, so we're not gonna put this into GitHub at the minute or anything like that. But I also published the actual game in my Google Sites. Here's the game here. Actually, I forgot I published it. That you could play, so we could integrate that onto the game Rex page. And then as we build out games, I'll just publish more games in here. Like, this was the game. And then, basically, this has got, like, 20 different levels. And look at the time. There's a timer on it, so, like, you can do speed runs. It's Pac-Man-esque, but it's not. And that little red thing that's chasing right now is called the Warden or the Chaser. And every time he hits you or interacts with you, you lose health, which is on the top left-hand side of the screen. So, you see how the health just went down? And then that little yellow or orangey circle or whatever color it is that came up screen, that's like a trapdoor. And then the maze gets bigger and bigger as you progress through the levels. So, and each one of these glowy things is a multiplier for points, but there's a problem with them. they're RNG. Basically, they could be good for you or they could be bad for you. They could send you forwards or backwards in the maze or a whole maze level. So we want to get, you know, like obviously you want to get as many points as possible. So if I touch that, you see how I went to the bottom of the maze there, and now I have to find my way out. But there's a trap door here. If I do that, I start back at the beginning. You see, and you've only got so many seconds to complete a maze, like 1 minute and 20 seconds, or you know, less than a minute sometimes, depending on the maze size. And then it's permadeath as well. So once you use up your 3 lives, you start all over again. So that was one game I was working on, or not working on. I don't like to use the word work because I wasn't working. It's not working. It's just like you see 1 second, and now I have to start again because fuck, I ran out of time. So there's a whole minute and 5 seconds. You can't see that right now. Oh, you can see it on screen, yeah. But like that's one of the games that I was looking at. So you see how he keeps taking my health? So there is another iteration of this at the minute. I just need to find it and publish it because I can't get past level 4. I put it down to like 7 levels or something, or 10 levels, or I can't remember. Just so that the maze doesn't get too big, and I've added a few more different features and stuff. Right, let's see if we can get past this level here. Okay, and boom, we're in the next level. Hi, did you get MGS remake? What is MGS remake? What is that? MGS. Green Havoc. What is MGS remake? What is that? And you sent a rose. Thanks for sending me a rose. I don't know what that is. Is that like a rose? Obviously, like what does that mean on TikTok? I don't have a clue. I'm old, man. MGS remake. Oh, Metal Gear. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have known that. Yeah, no, I didn't get it. Because I had planned on demoing it. I signed up for like an early access key, and I didn't get it, so I was a wee bit annoyed with not getting that. So, which is another reason why I built my own site, because I want to stay away from them sites that, like, I mean, they're great and all for offering you free demos and whatever have you, but, or, you know, different keys for different things. But, like, I would prefer if I'm actually eligible. Oh, you son of a bitch! You see how I've gone all the way back to the beginning here? So that's my game anyway. That's one of my games that I currently have. I should actually pop that on here. In here. Full page embed, and then LABR. Beardy's Labyrinth. So I'll probably end up replacing this because level 4 is super hard to beat right now. Why is that not working? Why? Add embed URL. It doesn't like the. Oh, do you know what it is? That's interesting that it doesn't work here in Google Sites. I'll have to figure out a way to add it. The stream audio is a bit quiet, is it? As in the music? I've turned the music down. Maybe that's why. I mean, the browser's fairly loud. It's... like master volume. I mean, it shouldn't be. It should be pretty loud. Is it the music, the audio? Or is it me? Am I quiet? Like, is it my music, is my mic hard to hear? Is that what you're finding difficult to hear? Like, microphone is turned all the way up, by the way, so... Mic? And the mic is all the way up, man. Thanks for letting me know. How about now? Any better? What are you saying? You're saying because I slightly struggle to hear you while in my games, but with other streams or videos, they're decently fine. Oh, okay. I mean, I can't really do much more with the mic. It's up as loud as it'll go on Streamlabs and in... Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know, though. I'm just going to turn this game volume back down here and here. So that's what I was doing, right? Let's see if we go back into GPT. Let me go back into GPT. Okay, and what do we want to do with this, right? So the scope is fine so far. Vision design pillars are fine. Core loop MVP. Spawn on grid. Drive 3 laps, get the best lap, upload score optional, race your ghost or a featured ghost from chat. Interesting. Session 3 to 5 minutes. That's pretty cool. Could definitely do that or see yourselves doing that. One year? Wow. Nice to have F-Time photo mode, drift bonus, night variant, simple damage, stretch, track stack, render engine, react, tailwind. I don't know what any of this means. Controls, WASD is fine, reset, pause, yeah. Throttle, handbrake, steer, yep. Triggers is throttle. You'd want like an assist as well. Assist goggles, ABS on, TC low, steering help low, revolver right up. Physics approach, 4-wheel collide, turning track, stream integration. Yeah, I mean, that all seems pretty good. Too long didn't read. Fork repo, checklist. Okay, cool. Drop in public proof to verify input. Can we, let's see this, can we drop in a preview window here for editing as a full HTML? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. You've been creeping around for 1 year, 8 months, and 9 days. The beard has noticed. I like that. I like it. So yeah, I mean, if you... Oh, it worked. Let's go here. So that actually worked. Oh, look, there it's there. So look, I could straight away go on to that, and then I could go up here, boom, do that, back here, do that, back here. And I'm just, all I'm doing here right now is, I can't go that way. Which way is it? It's this way, isn't it? Yeah, we have to go this way. Ah, you fucker. If you want to play this, you just can go to the site right now and try and beat my score. But I think I have to replace this one because this one right now doesn't let you pass level 3. I think I actually have to fix that. So there's a couple of things I need to fix, but it's getting there. Oh, it's right in the code. Brilliant. For the race sim. Let's see what the racing sim will look like. How do you guys like this type of stream, by the way? Are you, like, enjoying it? What do you think? Green Havoc sent 2 coins? What are these coins that you're sending me? I don't know what to do with these on TikTok, by the way. I don't know what they mean. I I don't know what to do with them. So, the code is not ready just yet. But meanwhile, that's going, right? Meanwhile, when that's going, what we probably should do is open up this other chat here. And I should probably find all of the stuff that I've been doing. I think this is the new version, right? Because this was the... Look at how long the code is. I wish they would make this bigger. I wish there was a way that they made these kind of things bigger in GPT. I'm using GPT-5 right now. It's auto. And then there's 4.0 as legacy. But, like, there's no way... You can see there's different preview modes and stuff like that, and you can see what I put in. It still doesn't open on click, blah, 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 blah. And then I put in another bit here. If it still doesn't open, why does this version work? And then... I couldn't be bothered reading because it was really late at night. Version 1.0, blah, 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 blah. The minimal reliable fix to fix, do that. JS bind. Keep the first one, blah, 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 right? Oh, it's done. Let's preview it. So this is the track. Where's my car? Oh, there's my car. How do I... Oh, look, it's got controls up here on the right-hand side. So throttle is W. Oh my god, it's so slow. Wow. Handbrake, reset, pause. Oh my days, this is so slow. What does this do? Oh, look at the turn. That's pretty cool. The turning is pretty cool. You can go straight off the track, though. Fucking hell. Oh, look at the thing up the top is... Oh, wow. This is pretty bad. So we can reset, pause, stop. Okay, so that... So far, it's not fantastic. I mean, I don't know what each one of these circles are. It's not very fast. I would prefer something more 3D. I think we would prefer something a bit more 3D with some... Okay, I'm going to stop that. That seems a bit shit, if I'm honest. So first iteration, kinda not good. Okay, so we're not, I mean, first iteration, not great. Okay. And this is all no code for me, by the way. Like, I don't know how to code, so I'm doing this just through, like, vibe code, I suppose, is the way you guys say it. Ha 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 ha. It turns into real life money. Don't worry, it ain't worth anything, really. Oh, okay, fair enough. Second coin means I joined your channel on TT. What's TT? Oh, TikTok. Okay. You shared it. Oh, thanks. Father Travesky, thanks for joining. Yeah, cheers. Yes, we're building a no-code game at the minute. This is the whole point of an AI lab stream. I'm trying to do these weekly, or at least once a week or once every couple of weeks to see how the community interacts with it, and to see if you guys have ideas and what we should do. Not great. We should make it a little bit more... Maybe I could just talk to it. And then... the first iteration isn't great. We should probably make it a little bit more 3D like, and we should add in some things that you hover over, or when you drive over them, they give you like a speed boost or they slow you down. There should also be some collision walls So like you have to avoid them on the 3D model, and we want it to be like what do you call it? What's the name of that movie? It's not Ready Player One, and it's not steampunky. It's like, oh, let me convert that. What's the name of that movie? What's the name of the movie I'm thinking of, guys? Where oh, I nearly had it. They're like in neon, and they're racing on bikes. They made it way back in the 80s or 70s, and then they remade it recently with the same guy, but then it was like his son, and they'd met up, you know, years and years and years later. What was the name of that movie? Tron! It should be more Tron-like. Okay, so Tron. Tron was the name of Tron Legacy. We should make... I'll wait until this starts. Hold on. Yeah, it was Tron. Yeah. Okay, so we should definitely make the game more 3D-like. We shouldn't have 2D top-down map. We should add collision walls and collision physics. We should also add hover boosts that when you drive over them, you get a boost or a slowdown. And the walls obviously collide into. We should also try and make it feel or theme on Tron or Tron Legacy to have that kind of neon look. And this is like, I'm only doing that because I can't be arse typing. Let's see. So okay, first iteration, not great. We should add collision. We should add collision walls on the 3D mod, on a 3D. We would prefer, I think, 3D. Racing sim, I think. Right, we should add collision walls on the 3D model. So you have to avoid them. What else should we add? We should definitely make the game more 3D-like. We do not want a 2D top-down type for this. We should add collision physics. We should also add hover boosts. That when you drive over them, you get a boost or a slowdown, and the walls, obviously, you collide into. We should also try and make it feel or theme on Tron Legacy with the neon look. Any other ideas? You should try to learn to code at some point. It's fun and can help identify bugs that AI... Yeah, I know. Also, you can figure out more efficient solutions. I know. But this has kind of helped me on my journey. Like, I do understand things. I can read it. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm not tech or anything, but I should definitely learn what all of this shit means here. Like I can now read SQL, so it won't take me long to figure this shit out. But I definitely should try and figure it out. Let's see what it comes up with on the second iteration. Now, I need to fix this version 0.1. Where is version 0.1? I don't see a version 0.1 here. That must be it there. I'd say this is it up here. This was the Labyrinth game here. What language is this? Python? I think it's Python. Could be Java. I don't know. I'll be completely honest with you. I genuinely don't have a clue. Look, all I do is I copy this and I put it into a I put it into Google Sites. So I guess it's HTML. It could be Java either. I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I know that this doesn't work. This here. Look, if I copy this, right, and go to sites.google, sites.google.com, right? And if I go let's just go to this one for now, right? And I'm going to add a new page. A test page, right? This is my test page here. And if I go down, edit, and I just paste it in. This is all I'm doing is I'm pasting it like this. Next. Save. This is all I'm doing to test. And then I go and check it. And you see I can't get past the start button here. It won't let me pass the start button on that one, right? So I know that it's broken. So I have to identify what's wrong. So I asked it to identify what was wrong. And it told me down here, all the way down here, if I go down, right? It said, the pointer events UI layer, blah, 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 blah. This allows clicks, not pointer events, none. Broken versions you tried earlier, pointer events, none on a parent, or didn't explicitly enable it. So the entire overlay UI, including the enter button, couldn't retrieve clicks. Preview environments. Stacking order, Z index. I have no idea what that means. Zero idea what that means, right? On normal DOM order, which put the overlay above the canvas, some newer variants tweaked stacking contents. In certain iframes previews, the full screen canvas ended up on top and captured the clicks unless the overlay had a higher Z index. Binding timing. Version 0.1 binds with a simple document get element start button on click at the bottom of the file after the DOM exists. In later versions, we added a more robust listener, but if any earlier script error fires before those lines, the start wiring never runs and you get a dead button. That's why I also added console logs in the newest patch. Minimal reliable fix. Okay, this is where I'm getting confused on this, right? So if you know anything about coding and you want to help, give me a shout. Pretty happy to get some help. In the meantime, we're gonna try the second iteration of the racing sim to see what it looks like, right? So boom, first 3D pass is live in the canvas. Neon Racer, Hover Sim, single file, 3D hover car, Tron style neon, chase cam, keyboard, gamepad, solid collision, add wall, blah blah blah. Preview. Where's the game? I see no game. I see no game here. And this is all I've been doing is like I've just been going, here's a picture of my screen. This is a picture of my screen. This is what I see. Where's the game? So if I go edit in here, and I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna say all I see is this. Boom. And that's it. And it tells me what's wrong, basically. And then I preview another, and then I preview another, and then I preview another. So on and so forth. So while that's fixing that, CSS, make sure the overlay can be clicked and sits on top. I don't know what that means. Keep canvas behind. If you see any pointer events on number UI or its ancestors, remove it. JS, bind start once in multiple ways and log it. Place this near the bottom of your script. You already have something similar. Replace it with this exact block. Okay, so if I go back here, press edit, grab this. And then let's grab a notepad, I suppose. I think I have one already. Yeah, there it's there. You can see I was already trying to debug, right? So this is what it looks like. And if I put this up here, and then I grab, if I grab GPT from here, right? So it says, first of all, CSS, make sure the overlay can be clicked when it sits on top. Where do you want me to put? Drop these exact changes in your current file named Bald Labyrinth. Bald Banter Labyrinth version 1. Keep canvas behind. Is there a keep canvas behind? Keep. Doesn't exist, right? So where do I drop that? Like, do you drop it at the top? Do you drop it at the bottom? Maybe I drop it at the bottom. I don't know. Let's drop it at the bottom anyway. All right, I'm doing that. JS, let underscore start equals false. So let's look for this next. That doesn't exist. Let underscore start equals. That's not in there either. Let underscore start. There it is there. Okay, so let underscore start equals false is there. Here it is here. Function. Why can't I hear any? Sorry, I'm getting a bit shitty because I don't hear any music. Sorry, I was a bit annoyed there. Okay, so place this near the bottom, right? So it starts with that. So I guess this is a robust binding. So I guess I have to replace this where it starts here. What is a good way to highlight this? I would like to format it as in, like, I would like to highlight it, but not for that to take it into the code, if that makes sense. Clear formatting, bold space, H1, body, what is this? Numbered list, body, blah, 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 blah. Because it would just help me identify easier how to fix that, right? So anyway, it's, where was it? It was here, right? Let's start. So let's start. False, and then function start once. Function start once, right? So that's near the bottom. Great. So what does it finish with? It finishes with start once. And we just added this other thing here, which ended with 11. 11! It ended here with that, right? So what did that start with? That started with keep canvas behind. So if I take out this, basically if I take out that and replace it with this, that's what it's saying should work, right? I guess. I don't see it working. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, is it because of the environment, or I don't know, is it because of the environment or because it's not live or what the crack is, but I can't get into it. Yeah, look. Yeah, it doesn't work either. So that doesn't work. And I don't know how to fix it. Okay, third iteration, I guess. What happened here on the racing sim? Okay, so it says here, failed to edit, failed to edit. Ah, that makes sense. In the canvas, the 3D scene isn't appearing because the page is using ES module imports from Unpackage. Some canvases block the module imports or treat them differently, CPS, so only the HUD DOM loaded and the 3.js code never executed. I tried to swap out this block to a non-module globe 3 loader, but the canvas updater couldn't find the pattern to replace and failed. No changes were made. Here's a quick paste in You Can Fix. Paste this non-module script in its place. It dynamically loads the UDM. That's a big bit of script. That should render. Okay, so what am I trying to look for? I tried to swap script type module. So if I look for this, I guess. Oh, shit. If I look for this in here, it's not there. It doesn't exist. We're looking for script type. There's script. There's script. We're looking for script. And then you got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't see any module at all. This is where I start getting shitty with the GPTs and annoyed with it. Like, what I usually do from here is I say, can you review the code? Like, sometimes what I'll do, right, is for Gemini, so I can try to recreate there. Start over? Yeah. I mean, sometimes that's what I do. Sometimes I just go to Gemini, Gemini, because that's where I've built a few things over here. I think Gemini is nicer for actually doing aesthetics, and then I thought that GPT was good at coding, but obviously it's not. So this was the GitHub page, obviously, that I ended up posting. This was some other things that I ended up doing over here. Let's go to new chat, right? New, try image editing with their best. No, you're grand. Neon Banana. Hi, David. Where is AI? It's over here. This one, right? I drafted a copy. Okay. Okay, so let's pop that into Gemini. Gemini is pretty good. I think I feel that Gemini usually is pretty good. And doesn't take, look at that, like, and I didn't even ask it to use canvas. It automatically popped up a canvas. Ah, yes. Oh my god, yes. Look at this. What is this? This is cool. Why didn't I just use Gemini? What happened, GPT? Why couldn't GPT do this? This is what it should look like. All right. That is fucking awesome, right? That's what I say. So I grab that, right? I'm just gonna AC. I'm literally gonna bang this back into GPT, right? I'm gonna go back to the canvas that we were in. Look at AI racer live preview, blah 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 blah. So here, this is what it ended up. Oh my god, it worked in here. Holy shit. This is GPT's version. All right. I don't know what's happening here. That's GPT's version. GPT's version sucks ass. Here's Gemini's. Here's Gemini's code. I'm gonna actually save this, right? I'm gonna actually save this. I'm gonna put this on here, and then gonna put that there. File, save as Gemini RAC Racing Sim, right? We're gonna save that in a new folder, AI Labs. So this is what I'm saying about, like, if you're on my Discord. Save. If you're on my Discord, right? Go to my Discord and go to the thread for today, or the AI Labs Discord thread. And if you're not on Discord, you should go to Discord and you should join my Discord. It's over here. There's AI Labs. Here, go into the thread and start popping your ideas up there. Anyway, right, let's get back in here. We'll add this back to Gemini. Or add this back here. Here's Gemini's code. We're going to upload it. Add a file. 2 terabytes. What? AI Labs. Here's Gemini's code. Iterate. Iterate. Analyze. Iterate. Analyze. Think about improvements. PROVMENT improvements. Plan and execute. ECUTE. Implement an actual track with a start and a finish. And other cars. To race against, right? To race. Then respond. So basically what I'm asking it to do is I'm pipelining the response to say, read this, think about it, analyze it, execute on it, and then respond. Don't just respond, like actually do the thing. Like, look, it's actually thinking about it here. Like, so the user uploaded a file called Gemini Racing Sim and wants improvements along with actual track start finish points and AI cars. I'll analyze the content, propose improvements, and figure out how to implement the track and racing elements. There's also a documented name, AI Labs Neon Racer version 0 in progress for reference. The task involves updating or creating a new document with revised code. Where is it? With revised code. Oh, here we go. It's starting updating a new document with revised code for 3D racing, including AI logic. Track spleen and start finish points. Well, let's see what Gemini does when I ask it the same thing, right? So if I go back to AI Labs and I go and I say analyze, think about improvements, blah 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 blah, and I say the same thing to Gemini. So that's kind of what I wanted for the maze as well, like that type of neon, kind of Tron Legacy look or feel, and that's the kind of thing where I want to get to with my Google sites, my sites. Right, I want you guys to be able to, like, because obviously we're a community, which is 700 or 740 strong. You know, like, I know there's only 10 on at any one time, give or take, but I want this site basically to become a place where, you know, you can see my game recommendations, games that we've created together, or videos that we might have created together, or images, or thumbnails, or whatever. And then, you know, like, just somewhere where we can interact together. I think that would be really, really cool. All right, here's the racing set. Look at this. What did it do? Oh, fix error. Don't know what it done. Press W or up to start. Oh. Nothing's happening. Let me press this button and see what happens. This is implement Gemini features. While that's doing that. Oh. GPT is really struggling over here. We don't know what's happening. Hi.
Hi. Did you want food?
Yes. Have you got it ready?
No.
I said 8:30.
You didn't tell me what you wanted. You didn't choose.
Chicken roll and chips, you said. You said it.
I gave that as one of many suggestions.
Just do the pizza fryer things. I think they're going to be
Any
faster.
Spicy noodles?
No, I don't think I'd like spicy noodles.
No.
No. Oh my god. Why am I all the way down here? What is going on? Wait, why am I underneath the track? Wait, what? What is happening? Why am I under the track? I don't understand. Chicken roll, please, hon. Yeah. She came in and she was like, "Do you want dinner?" So we were out all afternoon, you see. We were out all afternoon. We were at a what do you call it? A spa day. And what the why am I below the track? I don't understand. Why am I underneath the track? Stop. Why on earth am I under the track? Can we make the CAMERA camera position behind and what do you call it? And looking down, like third person mode. Right, let's see what it does now with that. What does the G and the P and the T stand for? I fucking no idea. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Right, we were back in Gemini. Get ready to race commentary? Start the race first? Fix error. Something's not working. Straight away. Show console. Look, all of this stuff is not working. So if I highlight all of this, right? Whoop. Oh my god, this is really long. And I just say something is broken. Figure it out. I don't know. I don't know what's broken there. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this one because it's too confusing for me. We're gonna now preview again. You were under the track because the camera math was subtracting. Alright. I'm still under the track! For goodness sakes! Okay, so we need to figure out how to fix this ourselves, I think. You were under the track because the camera math was subtracting an offset that included a positive Y value, so it literally removed the camera. It literally moved the camera below the ground. I fixed the switch to classic chase cam. Can I just look for it? C-A-M-E-R-A. There's 21. All right, so let's try. Let's just start from 1. It feels like it should be this here. This one right here. This line. Yeah, it feels like that line right there. So, I think this line is wrong. Perspective camera. 70. Inner width, height. It says 0.12,000. I think this... I'm gonna tell it. I think I'm still below the... Oh, what the... Player red is moving. Targets blue will randomly removed. The code checks for undefined targets, prevent crashes. Click remove target to test the fix. Where's the... What? Where's the game? What? Click remove target to test the fix. Where is the remove target button? There is no remove target. What? Oh my god. Oh, this one. The target has been removed. Okay, great. No, bring back the game. I don't know what's happening now. It's AI's on a fucking mad one here. Yep, you're still dropping below because the dash cam is subtracting the Y positive. Do these tiny edits. Okay, const targ player sub world off to this. Player position clone add world off. Player position clone sub. Oh look, okay, so sub it should be in here, right? So const targ position. Const, I don't see targ. C-O-N-S-T T-A-R There's only 2 of them. Like, how do I guarantee it's in here somewhere. I see sub-vectors. To target 3 vector. There is no... Why can't you fix it? I don't know. Ooh. Wait, where's the racing game? What? What is it doing? 18 targets. What? No. Stop, 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 stop. Where is the racing? Where is the racing sim? Where's the racing sim gone, Gemini? You fucking hallucinated. That's funny. So this is the type of stuff you're dealing with, and that's why I should learn to code 100%. Welcome along to the stream, by the way. My name is Fletch. Green Havoc, thanks very much, buddy, for dropping by. I hope you're well. Derek Williams, thanks for joining. And yeah, oh, I've got over 1,000 likes on this stream mentally. I don't know how that even works. YouTube, how are we getting on with YouTube? 54 views, not bad. 1 view on landscape, so not looking great for the old Fletchinator over here. And yes, I did just refer to... Oh, wow. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's got movement with your mouse? Oh, this one's going to look awesome, right? So we got W for up or accelerate, down, brake, start. Come on. Come on. Oh, it looked like it was working. As soon as you hit start, game over. Oh, no, no. It looks like it's broken again. What if I go here? Right, and then I open up... I open up GPT when it wants to load. And I say... Review this code. Audit this code. I'm going to say... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do GPTs. And I'm going to do... code analysis or something. Research analysis. Programming? Programming. Code Copilot. Code smarter. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's just check it. Start Python. Canvas document. Let's just start the chat. Canvas document. What does it do in here? The user wants to create a Canvas document, untitled, blah, 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 blah. I'll create a document called Simple Spec Copilot. One-liner, tech stack. Here's some code. AUDI audit. I want you to audit ANALY, analyze for improvements. For improvements. We want to then plan. Audit. Code. Plan and execute those improvements. Think if we want then to analyze analyze, or sorry, then we want to read new code. Actually works. Think about any other tweaks or improvements. Respond. With full code block fully updated with the new PRO DED code. Think about any other tweaks or improvement, no less than 5 suggestions. Off it goes. I mashed the like. Ah, thanks, buddy. You mashed it. Jesus. That's why it's... Wow. That's why. Fair. Alright. So, how's Gemini getting on? We have a start game, but nothing works. This doesn't work. I'm going to say it doesn't work. Nothing works. Based on your 3D simulations, here's a full, right? So it doesn't work. Work. It's usually what I do. I'd like that's as good as my vibe code gets sometimes. No, I'm gonna come out. I'm done. To you.
Oh,
And that's it. I'm gonna go now for the evening. Ciao, ciao for now. My dinner is ready. My lovely wife has made me some air fryer pizza. So I'm going to go watch some TV, chill out for the evening, and yeah, we're going to do that. See ya. Take it easy. Have a good night. I'll let you know how it goes on the next stream. But I hope you like that. Enjoy. Good night.